Hey guys, we're back with another episode of the Lonely Stoners podcast, episode 4.
Episode 4. Wow.
Come a long way, man.
Wow, we're doing bits here.
Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun.
If you don't know by now, you should know by now if you've been following along. I'm Evan.
And I'm Seth.
This is the Lonely Stoners pod. You know what it is. We've got Bud on deck.
Yep.
Standard, you know what I mean? We're going to talk about some random bullshit, NBA, make our UFC 309 predictions,
Yep.
John Jones versus Stipe Miocic, and whatever else comes to our minds.
Sounds good. So first thing we're going to talk about is marrying a broth ting.
Yeah, and if you don't know what a broth ting is, it's a prostitute.
Yeah.
We're talking about marrying one.
Yeah, facts.
Not us doing it, but just the concept of it.
Yeah, it's a crazy concept. But it's been done. It has been done by people. Connor from Succession, he was about that life. But he was really fucked up about it because he was treating a broth ting like a wife.
Yeah. He wasn't treating her like a broth ting.
You have to marry the broth ting and still treat her like a broth ting.
Yeah, of course.
But even before he married her, he was treating her like a wife.
Even while she had other clients, and he knew she had other clients.
Bro.
And he's still just taking her around the family. It's crazy, but you can't be moving like that with these broth tings.
No, never. You can't change from the pimp mentality.
Of course.
You know. But
they're there to be used at the end of the day. You know what I mean? That's their job. It's literally their job.
Couldn't have said it much better myself, to be honest. But yeah, broth's a good experience, especially when you can mix in broth and normal things. You've got a nice balance, and then you get to a point where you've got bare XP.
No, bare XP for real. And the reason we talk about it is that one of our associates, he's got his own little roster.
Yeah, new to the game, but he's running the game still.
Yeah, he's got his own little roster. He's working it. You know what I mean? And
I rate it, but I don't envy him at the same time because I bet there's a lot of shit that comes along with
has
that.
to be.
Like managing these chicks.
Well, not only are they chicks who are hard to deal with anyway, but they're broth chicks and it's money.
Yeah, and or if you're already doing that, there's something's gone wrong.
Yeah.
If you're a chick doing that line of work, obviously we know that something's gone wrong.
We know the whores are active.
Yeah.
In London especially as well. Yeah. The whores are about. But yeah, to be in that line of work in the first place, you've got issues, probably daddy issues.
These things, I'll be real, not that I would know.
No, of course not.
When I was there at our associates one, they're pretty young.
Yeah.
They're pretty young. They're in and around our age. Like the one I was acquainted with was 20.
Jesus Christ.
It's a bit mad, isn't it?
And the thing is, you'd think, what would bring a woman who has a UK passport and
British
isn't homeless or a crack addict?
I mean, but they may be though.
I mean, I'm assuming they aren't, but I'm assuming our associate wouldn't try and hook us up with homeless or crack addict broth tings.
No, but you can be. It depends what you mean as homeless, innit? Because
living on the streets.
Okay, now not living on the streets, but if they got kicked out of the broth, they probably wouldn't be far from living on the streets.
Yeah.
So they're not technically homeless. They've got access to showers and shit. So they're not homeless, but in a technical sense, they don't have a permanent address.
Yeah, in the technical sense, they're just at the location.
Yeah, and I don't know what they're on. Shit, they could be on anything. They might be geeked.
Geeked as fuck.
We don't even bark the spiff, but
we'll get to that.
We need deep into the broth game at the moment.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
But yeah, decent experience. One of the better ones. I mean, being English does help. It does make a big difference. Of course.
But you got to think, most of these broth tings, at least 80% of them don't even speak English.
Yeah. So, to be fair, the fact that he's got a roster of all British, as far as I know, they're British or got very good English, well, he'll be able to charge some premium prices for that.
That's a bonus within itself. Yeah.
Huge bonus.
Worth paying more for.
I mean, yeah, to some, yeah.
Not to you.
I mean,
because you're leaving with something regardless.
Shit, bro.
You're from round the way.
Facts. If you think I'm trekking to, it doesn't matter where I'm going, but I could be staying in Chingford, bro. If you think I'm going anywhere and I'm sitting and I'm nah. Nah, that's not happening. I'm there. It's going down.
Fuck it, we'll do it live, innit?
That's it, bro.
You're there, it's happening.
Yeah, I'm leaving with something.
There is no, she's a bit dead, let me find something else. Now, that's all time.
Exactly.
And time is money.
That is why I'm there in the first place. I was telling you the other day, and I said this on our Twitter account, which you can follow us at Lonely Stoner Pod. But these bitches, they got 2 days, bro. Show me some motion, or the replies are going to get long. They're going to get like 7-hour replies.
But this one of our associates, Broth Tings, she's trying to husband you up,
bro.
That's why we talk about the marriage of a Broth Ting.
Let's get into that. So I chopped her, and to be fair, it was a decent chop, but you know, I mean, the guys listen to this, you'll know. You can tell when a chick's enjoying it a lot more than you are, right? And they're Broth Ting, so I imagine like 70, 80, 90% of their experiences chopping are probably quite bad. So when you get someone who's, you know,
competent has the XP
and knows what they're doing, got the XP, and is calm to be around, they're probably like, okay, let's, you know, hold on to that.
They enjoy it more than they would if they were not a Broth Ting, just having their regular chop.
Exactly.
Because they're used to all the old men, all of that like sort of shit,
hairy packies and shit.
Stinky hairy packies.
Yeah. So there's that. So then obviously I chop her, give her like the time of her life, and now, you know, she's messaging me saying like, "How's my day at work?" What? Could you imagine? Like my day's fucking fine. I'm fucking working and I'm alive. Don't ask me these questions. Like, what do you want me to tell you? Like, give you like details?
Yeah, I had a great time. Like,
yeah, and I responded to this email. And we had this problem. Shut up, bro. Like,
shit, just shut up. Asking dumbass questions.
You're like, oh, I got this email from Billy. You don't know who these people are, so don't ask me these questions.
Ricochet, innit? Why you're asking a stupid ass question?
Facts. And then this one was funny. She's like, I need to sort out my replies. Like, no, you're getting 7-hour replies. The thing is, oh my days, bro, it's such like a catch-22, right? Because I'm telling you, like these chicks have got 2 days to show me something. I meet a chick who gives it to me within like half an hour of knowing her, and I still don't want to chat to her. I think there's something wrong with me still. Like I said, you can call me a lot of things, but you can't say I'm not self-aware.
No, of course, and I was just about to say these Broth Tings aren't even self-aware enough to realise that they're a Broth Ting. I think mentally they try and twist it into something else, into thinking that they're not a Broth Ting.
Especially because it was free for me.
Yeah.
Maybe she thinks it's more of a person. It's not, bro. Like, maybe it's a personal connection. It's not, bro.
Maybe that's what she's looking for. She wanted that person.
Isn't that what we're all looking? At the end of the day, isn't that what we're all looking for out of life? I mean, I can get philosophical. What? Philosophical.
Yeah, philosophical.
Yeah, in it. That's what we're all looking for, isn't it? At the end of the day, but
yeah, everyone likes a little, you know. But when you're talking to these women,
yes.
You know, no offense to any women out there, I doubt there are any listening to this.
Yeah.
It's not interesting to talk to. It's not interesting to talk to. I mean, 99.99% of the time, I'm flowering to a ting.
Yeah.
It's, oh, yeah, so this girl said this, and I was at work, and this and this, and I'm just like, rah, yeah, that's mad, that's nuts, I can't lie. Really? That's crazy, man.
But you're a better man than me, because I couldn't even do that.
I hear it, but you see, for me, I'm not even listening to what they're saying. I'm just giving them the same couple NPC responses. And like, because they're so caught up in what's going on in their own life, they're not even realising that I'm not listening.
Yeah, literally.
Every now and again, you get, are you even listening to me?
Yeah, facts.
And then I just drop in a little bit of information that I happen to remember.
Yeah, got to. Because the thing is, for the most part, once they start talking, they'll just go, innit?
They'll go. They'll
just go. But
and they don't stop.
Yeah, but that's what these chicks are like. That's why the paid alternative is better.
Yeah. For some, yeah.
I mean, it's not ideal. Look. In an ideal world, every chick would be like the chick from our associates broth where I could just chop for free and never really have to chat to. That'd be an ideal world. But we live in a far from ideal world, my friend.
No, of course. You know, broth exists for a reason. You know what I mean?
It's simple economics. So supply and demand.
It's for guys who either can't get gal, too lazy to get gal, or just can't be bothered to... Yeah, too lazy to get gal. Can't deal with all that convo.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, I guess I can hack it, but I guess when you've been there enough times, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you kind of have to weigh it up, you know? You have to think, is it worth it?
Yeah.
Is this thing that bad?
It's probably not, to be honest.
It really is. I mean, to be fair, most of these chicks look worse without clothes on.
Yeah, definitely.
There are very few, and to be fair, the brothing at our associates broth, she was one of the few that actually looked better with their clothes off.
Yeah.
Which is rare, because she looked a bit, hey now.
I mean, I retweeted a post on the X the other day. I think
Yeah.
it said skinnier chicks look good in clothes, but the thick chicks look better without clothes. And I think that's quite a fact, so I can't lie. Because I feel like some of the clothes accentuate some of the skinnier girls' features. But we see a thick team.
Yeah.
A thick team can look fat in clothes, innit?
Yeah.
But then when you bust the clothes off, you realise, she ain't really got too much of a belly. Them thighs are thick, bro, looking like chicken drumsticks.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? Like, looking nice.
Are you trying to pull up, though, on... If our friend, after the podcast, we'll call our associate?
No, potentially still.
Even if you just chill, bro.
No, why not? Why not?
Just chill. It's nothing about Evan, bro. I think, if I remember, they might have, they've got a TV there, but they might have a P4 there, or whatever. Just chill. I mean, we ain't got no bud, but if we grab, I might grab like an 8-ball or something.
Just chill, innit?
Yeah.
Grass a couple, whatever, innit?
It's like the old days, yeah.
After the pod, yeah.
Yeah. But we'll see, because he might not be active.
So you're going to make your post-broth review?
Should I? That'd be fun.
I think you should.
Yeah, I think I should.
It is your dream, after all.
I mean, it is. The broth connoisseur in full effect.
Yeah.
Seth, the broth connoisseur.
Of course.
Hey, why not?
Who doesn't like a bit of broth?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Only reason broths get shut down is because of snitching neighbours.
Yeah. And
bitch-ass neighbours.
The only people that don't like broth are the people that haven't gone to broth.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. The only people I ever talk to that hate on broth are guys that have never been.
But how can you knock it if
Literally,
you've never tried it?
You can't knock it till you try it.
Facts.
I mean, some might say that's not a wise statement, because some might say don't knock crack till you've tried it.
Yes.
But I mean, when something as bad as crack is objectively bad for you,
yeah,
broth is not objectively bad for anyone.
No.
If anything, it's objectively good.
Yes.
I mean, you might spend a little bit of money. In our case, spend no money.
Yeah, exactly. In this case, this is a more than ideal situation. I was telling our associate, like, if anyone was going to get into this game, it would be if in school they had said to us, like, "Oh, which one of your friends is going to be in this line of work?" We know who we were saying.
Yeah. He would have been on the gold medal podium.
Yeah, I think I'm maybe in a close second, but no, he was clear number one still.
Yeah. The reason why you had a second though is because I know you just wouldn't be able to hack chat into these things.
Nah.
Whereas EK, I feel like he's
having fun, bro.
He's having fun with it.
It is fun, so I respect it still.
I was gonna say Semi treats them like shit, but you have to.
You have to, bro. Man was, bro. Okay, so after I had finished whatever I was doing, I like come out of the room and like man's like wrestling with them, because it was 3 or 4 chicks. I had one, another one must be somewhere else, and then 2 were in the room with him. He's like wrestling them, like picking them up and fighting them, and they're like, yeah, it's mad.
Why not, innit? I
mean, yeah, exactly. Why not? Have some fun. Like, they're there to get money, and I think they're probably doing quite well out of it, considering what they're giving up. Because they're probably charging. I don't know how much they're charging, but they're probably charging like decent prices. I'll ask when we go if they're active. But I do wonder like what kind of prices they're charging. They're English things. If they're in a nice location, to be fair, I won't even bait the spot. But if they're in a nice location, they might be able to charge like 100 for half an hour.
Fuck yeah, that is pricey still. That's pricey.
But I've seen more expensive ones. I've seen 150 for half an hour. They were bad. I didn't pay that because I'm never paying 150 for half an hour.
No, that's a violation.
I don't even like paying 100 for an hour. I don't even like doing that. But when you've got XP in the game, nah. But the thing is nowadays, like I'm saying, when you've got so much XP, you can turn any chop into a good chop. So like, even if you get half an hour, they'll happily run over because it's a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I hear it. When you've been there, done that, you know what I mean? Like, you got the technique down. You know what makes you tick. You know what makes the team tick.
Yeah.
It's just, like you said, the XP.
But then the thing is, you don't want to give them too much of a good time because then you feel like a mug.
Yeah,
I'm paying you for you to have a good time. No.
If you giving them a good time isn't eating into your good time, then it's all right.
Yeah.
But if you're going out of your way to give them a better time, then that's a bit crazy.
Yeah, that is very crazy.
But if it's not eating into your good time,
it's a fine line though, isn't it?
I suppose it is. But you couldn't be like certain man eating out broth things.
That's nuts. I know guys that have done it.
Wild. That's, I mean,
I don't know
surely they should be paying you.
Yeah.
Like, if you're eating out of brothing, surely they should be paying you.
Literally, you're paying to eat out of brothing.
That's insane. Why would anybody do that? I mean, cool. I know kinks exist. My man might bust just by eating them out.
It has to be that. I'm assuming it has to be that.
It would have to be, but then also you kind of have to question the mind of that person.
Of course, 100%. 100% you do. But, I mean, once man's brain is in that place, that's where it is. So, hey.
I mean, I guess guys do worse things at broth.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, I imagine people will probably pay broth things to back out dildos on them.
100, but yeah, worse than that. Yeah. Torture, all that shit.
Yeah, I mean, you see them sort of chicks offering their service. You do see that.
Like BDSM and bondage and all that. Like, fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. Them things, but the thing is, them things, they're less. Them things themselves, they have kinks themselves.
Yeah, of course, because
for them, it's less of a broth
obviously it's money, isn't it?
Yeah,
you're not going to be offering them type of services unless that's all in your repertoire.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
A lot of them chicks, because that's like quite a rare thing I think so. I think a lot of them things have like full-time jobs as well, or like part-time jobs.
Yeah, them things specific because they probably have only a couple clients that pay a lot.
For
that sort of stuff. So it'll probably be like you said. Yeah, they'll have a regular job and then they'll be doing that on the side.
Right. Imagine being one of these guys that like gets their money taken. Not money taken, because you get guys that are given
pay pigs.
Yeah, like that sort of thing. Bro, I've got a feeling I work with guys like this.
You think?
Like guys that just they're normal in the office.
You know what? I could see people that work in offices. Yeah. Like, there's definitely a lot of guys like that work in offices.
Like you chat to them in the office, they're like the most normal guy. But outside the office, they're just like life's falling apart because they're a pay pig. Yeah.
The thing's taking them to the cash machine. They're withdrawing all their P's.
Yeah.
And they're getting on their knees and they're getting stamped on and that. Like, and they get off by giving all their money to a thing. What kind of sense does that? I mean,
no.
I do hear the saying, if you can think of the kink, then it exists. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a kink for everything exists.
Yeah.
Kink for stuff that doesn't even make sense exists.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But it's still just wild to even hear stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even thinking like there's probably guys in the office or the warehouse or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
Just fucking that like that. You know what I mean? Weird guys.
Yeah.
That you wouldn't even know that they were weird.
Nope.
You talk to them about football, talk to them about whatever.
Yeah.
You know, maybe do a little bit of gossiping with them.
Mm-hmm.
But then they're just pay pigs.
Yeah.
Or they're getting pegged. You know what I mean?
Imagine that. But facts, there's definitely guys that happens.
Or even worse, like a nonce or like some murderer or something like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even in that sense as well.
Yeah.
But that's more like dark.
But I hear, when did I find this out? I found this out, but there's like guys who would be like nonces, but they pay broth things to like dress up as like children or schoolgirls.
I guess it's better than actually diddling kids.
Definitely better than being an actual nonce, but
when it comes to
at
like
least you're stopping
stuff,
someone from being a nonce.
The way I see it, you're a consenting adult in it. As weird as you might be.
Yeah.
As fucked up as you might be.
No one's forcing you to do that. Yeah,
you're consenting adult.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You're doing that at your own free will. Have fun, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Just don't talk about it at all.
Yeah.
Keep that to yourself.
Yeah, facts.
The thing might not, but
nah.
You don't want no one knowing about it.
But then you get some guys that are so fucked. They're not even dangerous. Like every now and again, you see like these guys on X or on YouTube or Insta, like these nonsense, but like they're like these fat guys. They're like basically housebound. Like even if they wanted to do something to a kid, like the kid would just run away. Like they're not even a threat.
There's more time they're just chatting online to these kids, like on Roblox and all that shit.
Bro, I was with a chick that was into Roblox.
Wow, was she 12?
No, she was at least 11. No. I just said that on the podcast, didn't it? No, she was a grown chick. I mean, I was like probably, how old am I now? Well, okay, this was a few years ago.
When you was younger.
Yeah, both of legal age. I'll make that crystal clear. We're both more than above legal age.
Crystal.
But yeah, she was into Roblox.
Weird thing to be into.
Like she said it to me, I thought like, yeah, she was joking. I thought she was trying to make a joke. Like I was laughing. It was like, yeah, no, I'm serious. I'm actually playing it right now.
There's whole communities on Roblox. You know what I mean? And Roblox is one of the, I don't want to talk about it too much, but
Yeah.
it's one of them games like there's games within it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like kind of like Fortnite in a sense. There's games
Yeah.
within the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, people love that shit. And like RP as well.
Yeah. But GTA RP seems quite jokes, but I ain't really jumped on it because yeah.
Some guys take it way too seriously.
Yeah, for real.
Like RP for some guys is like a job.
That's mad. But you hear about guys who are like feds in real life and then apply to be feds on GTA RP and like go through application processes and all that.
Yeah.
That's nuts to me.
Remember one time I was playing that GTA RP and it was like a UK server. I remember the loading screen had like Fredo and Central C and that on it.
Oh, okay.
And I must have dripped my guy out. I was like wearing Jordans, fucking Nike Tech. And I was doing bare Domino's delivery.
Yeah.
I get my money up, I buy a car, I'm driving somewhere, must be driving to grab like a burner or something, grab a whap.
Yeah.
And like, I'm obviously, because this is a GTA map, I'm driving on the side of the road that you would usually drive on in GTA.
Okay.
So I'm driving like the right side of the road.
Yeah.
And like, I get pulled over by feds and like, why are you driving on the wrong side of the road? Like, he proper like pulled me over, he was like, ooh, license and registration, like, and I had to like press the keybinds to back it out and show it to him because you have to do driving tests and all that shit on the actual game.
Yeah.
And then I'm like to him, like, well, you take this game way too seriously. And I was like, what game? What are you talking about?
What game?
I'm just doing my job. What game are you talking about? I thought we were gonna have a bit more of a conversation down the station, mate. And then luckily there was server maintenance right at that time, so everybody got booted out the server.
Right.
But there's some people on fucking RP just take it way too seriously.
Yeah.
It's wild. Obviously, there are servers where people take it less serious and it's more fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, it's crazy to me how serious some people take it.
Yeah. Well, podcast take a turn, innit? Roblox,
GTA RP.
Fucking hell.
That's what I was saying. We just turn into what we want.
Facts. That's it. We own it. Some of the shorts are doing okay.
Yeah, I saw that.
Doing some numbers.
James Harden ones are
facts. I mean, I'm talking about the GOAT, so it makes sense why people would want to watch it.
Do you mean Westbrook?
No. The Harden is the GOAT.
Yeah, now you know. If you see any Westbrook posts in a good light, then they're by me in it on their X. They're by Evan.
Yeah.
You see, he had a good game the other day, like 29-point game. 3 for 4 from 3.
And he started, I think, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta respect it. I mean, it's better than like the 2-point games he's had, isn't it?
Well, yeah, those are fake stats, but it's alright.
Just like Lonnie Walker, the 0-point game in EuroLeague, that's fake stats as well.
Oh, you're a guy who should not be a free agent.
He shouldn't be. There's no.
I did see. I don't know if it was you that posted on the X or someone else said they need to make an expansion team because there's just too many good free agents.
Facts, there is, bro. Like I could make. I do this anyway. A team that's well under the fucking salary cap and just keep the salary cap for myself.
Yeah, skim off, do what do they call it, like fraud or whatever?
No.
What would that even be called?
Embezzlement.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, embezzlement.
Yeah, that's what I'd be doing. Yeah, of course. Yeah, because as well, I see the value in these guys. Sign them on cheap deals. Like, that's it. Can you shoot the rock? Can you do something? Have you got something to offer the team?
Yeah, literally. Can you provide something to the team? Can you be valuable in one area of the court at least?
Yeah. But what we should do one day is though, we should have like our own. Let's go to America, like Guru's going to America, and then start and have like our own like AAU tournament, right?
Right.
The Stoner Classic Invitational, right?
You love your invitationals, isn't it?
And say it's like, even if it's like a 1-day thing where it's me, I get a team, you get a team, innit? So we have to recruit guys. So it'll be in like the summer. So the schools, the high schools and all that will be finished for the year. Then we'll like go and recruit guys. Say we recruit 5 guys each. Then do a 5v5 game and then the winner. And you put like an MVP and whoever has the best defensive performance, defensive player.
Well, we'll be coaching, yeah?
Yeah. Drawing up plays and all that. But obviously...
we like JJ Redick, innit?
Facts. We'll draw up plays. But obviously, if you want, you can like shout like coaches from the schools to help.
What if I just tell them that they're playing the right way? Salute.
Facts. To just say to them like you can tell they're trying to play the right way. Salute, innit? Like,
salute.
Yeah. And he didn't he write on the whiteboard like contest without fouling and just showed it to them. He's like, this is what we need to do.
What do you think they're fouling on purpose?
I think that's what he thinks. No, but what he's saying is coming out to be true though. Because he was saying, like, when your starter shits the bed 5 games in a row, what are you supposed to do? And now JJ Redick's finding the same thing with the shitty roster.
What do you say, man's assistant coach of the Bucks now?
Yeah, facts.
Ham of Darvin.
Yeah, what a guy. With that joker Doc Rivers as well.
Goated Lakers coach.
Bro, he got us to Western Conference Finals and won the in-season tournament.
It's not bad. It's not a bad season.
It's not bad at all, but
considering the Lakers have been pretty shit.
Yeah.
Since that bubble.
Yeah.
Like that bubble playoff win.
But then his roster towards the end, the roster lineups was just.
That probably was
so
the Lakers'
bad.
best season since, wasn't it?
In-season tournament. Yeah, I suppose it is still. No, probably the his first season when we got to Western Conference Finals, probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a good season.
Yeah,
bro. It's like I say, bro. Just get us to the playoffs, and then LeBron will work his magic. LeBron will just activate, and he'll make up for everyone that's bad. Make up for D'Lo. But
see, your guy D'Lo's been getting cooked though.
Bro, it's just
you were defending him on the last episode.
I was defending him, but he has these moments, and it's turning into more than just moments at this point. It's just mad low defensive basketball. Like, no, not defensive, just mad low basketball IQ. Just holding on to the ball for too long, or not shooting early enough, or just trying to do too much.
He's a guard,
yeah,
but he's just like way too greedy, pretty much.
Yeah, but when he's good, he's good.
Well, when anyone's good, they're good.
Yeah, but no, more often than not, he is a decent player. But he's been on a bad run recently. No, I'm saying we should definitely trade him. I was saying that from before, but
I don't even think he's on a crazy contract as well, is he? What, like 20? About 20 a season?
Yeah, probably 18.
That's
18,
not,
20.
Not a bad contract at all.
No, I mean, I wouldn't re-sign him at that at all.
It's a tradable contract.
It's a tradable contract. It's expiring as well.
Yeah, highly tradable contract.
That's what I'm saying. Put him and Jaden Hood-Schifino in a trade package. That's like 22 mil in expiring contracts. That's attractive to a lot of teams, bro. That can, once that contract's up, can use that cap in free agency and pick up someone that's going to be useful for that team. Or maybe a couple players that'll be useful for that team. But they don't see the value that I do. Because I would take those guys. If I was a team, I don't even know. It's hard because if you're a shit team for a reason, and you can't get anyone in free agency. Like, you're not a free agent landing spot like Detroit.
These shit teams like fucking Pistons. Like they should be happy to take like an expiring contract, D'Lo.
But the thing is, let's say they take an expiring contract, they can't even get a superstar come free agency because no one wants to go to Detroit.
No, cool. Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. No, that does make sense.
But then if you're a half decent team, if you're in with a bit of a chance, you're not going to waste 2 roster spots on those 2 shit guys.
No, of course, it's a sticky thing, isn't it?
Yeah. So you have to get someone who's not really in playoff contention, but is a bit of a free agent destination. I don't know, someone like Washington.
Right.
Just take him, innit? You took Kuzma.
Now, what is our record right now? Oh, we're 2-4. We've played a few less games than some of the other teams.
Yeah. No, I was early on Corey Kispert though.
Yeah, no, he's just. I feel like we know what he is, and
you know what he is. Yeah,
and that's all right. Do you know what I mean?
And that's it.
The Cavaliers are 9-0.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
OKC. What's OKC?
7. The West is cooking heavily.
Yeah.
The Suns, Thunder, and Warriors are 7-1.
Wow. Yeah.
And in the East, you've got 2 teams that have a positive record: Cavaliers and Celtics.
Nuts.
And then you have the Pacers, who are 4-4.
Wow.
Then you go into Pacers, Nets, Hawks, Knicks, Heat.
Jesus.
Couple teams that have. No, the East is just horrible, man.
Yeah. If I was maybe if I was someone like the Heat, I'd take D'Lo and Hood-Schifino expiring contracts.
Yeah, no, because they're not looking too good.
They're not looking too good, and Miami will always be a free agent destination.
Yeah, always.
I'd be looking at that if I was them.
But it looks like we potentially could have been wrong about the Suns. I mean, they got that big 3.
No, I mean, regular season, I'm not worried at all.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Regular season's not a problem.
Yeah.
It never will be. I mean, you got KD, regular season, as long as he's fit, regular season's not a problem.
Yeah.
Let's see come the postseason.
And
Because they'll get
you've
there.
got Bradley fake stats Bill there as well.
Yeah, but I think he's low-key getting exposed more now because he had like a couple games where his numbers were shit.
Yeah, now he's not got the fake stats, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, now he's not.
Well, now there's at least one other competent scorer on the team.
Yeah.
So man can't just be averaging 33 points a game.
Yeah.
Like he was on the Wizards. Because there's
That's
just
crazy.
nobody else to even score the ball.
Yeah. That's jokes.
Like, of course, there's nobody else to score the ball. Of course, you're going to score 33 points a game.
Yeah.
You're an all-star caliber player with no even half decent teammates in terms of scoring.
Yeah. At all. Like Bradley Bill. He must be like one of the worst players to ever put up like 30 a season.
Yeah, probably. Especially
like,
with this modern high-scoring NBA.
Yeah, like considering the guys, which aren't many, that have averaged 30 a season, they've all been like legends of the game.
Yeah.
Bradley Bill must be like the worst player to ever do it. Over a season
comes
as
to
well.
The top of my mind. Yeah, you gotta think so, right?
Yeah.
Because like he has no good playoff runs.
Yeah.
Barely even in the playoffs at the Wizards. So I think the fact that you're averaging 30 plus points per game and you're not even making the playoffs,
it's right.
kind of goes to show how pointless what you're doing is.
Yeah.
But then you have Russ, who comes to the Wizards, carries us to the playoffs. I still remember that playing game versus the Pacers. He must have had like 28, 20, and 18 or something.
Insane stat line.
numbers. You're not seeing anybody under 6'8" putting up them type of numbers.
Yeah, it's true.
Nobody.
Yeah.
And I feel like the fact that he's the only one that's been, even if you took LeBron and said your goal is to get 30, 20, and 15, he'd still struggle to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's that if you said to him, if you get 30, 20, and 15, you'll win the game automatically.
Yeah,
struggle to do it.
Of course, because at that point there's so many variables. Like LeBron could go out and get 30. That's not a problem.
Yeah, 30 would not be a problem.
To get 15 or 20 assists, to get 20 rebounds, shit has to go right for you.
Exactly. You have to be in the right position.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, guys are going to sort of let you grab the rebound, especially in Russ's case, because he's more time the fastest player on the court, most energetic player on the court. They're going to say, grab the rebound, because that's just quicker than me grabbing it and passing it to you.
But it would be better if the center grabbed it and Russ is already halfway down the court.
Yeah, but then he can't get downhill if he's already that far down the court. And the best thing he does is getting downhill.
Yeah, but if
he'll rebound the ball and be at the other fucking hoop in like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even matter.
As long as he's making the shots, but if you've got him going downhill, shooting and missing, and then everyone's still on the other side of the court, they're coming up and...
No, of course, it's part of the game.
It's part of the game, yeah. I mean, no style is perfect, isn't it?
But I think it's like Russ they're definitely my favourite player. I haven't seen a player more hard-working on the court than him in my entire life, past or present. Never seen a more hard-working player on the court than Russ. I don't think you ever will.
What about... trying to think of someone. What about Jokic? He's hard-working. I can't even run, innit?
Or maybe Kobe can match in terms of like energy, that hard working energy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Kobe's just chucking 50 shots a game. Right?
Yeah.
So if you want to call that hard working,
I mean, it is a certain kind of hard work, but it's a forced hard work because he just doesn't rate his teammates.
I mean, you're chucking 50 shots a game because your best teammates Ron Artest.
Yeah, literally.
Who's known for punching guys up on the court.
Yeah, bro. Some of the guys he was playing with,
bums.
You couldn't
proper bums.
I don't know how you could construct a roster that badly.
Like like his good teammates were like Derek Fisher.
Yeah,
that's like one of his good teammates.
Yeah,
my man's not even that good.
No.
Like, he's alright.
Yeah,
not that good. Obviously, Pau Gasol was like an all-star caliber center.
Yeah, he was good, but then. He's a good centre. No, he was a good centre. I mean, done his
but like, he probably was like a top 5 centre in the league, like top 3 centre.
Yeah.
But you were never like, oh, this guy, like, do you know what I mean?
No, I mean,
it was a good combo between Kobe and Pau.
Yeah, it
worked. Won 2 championships.
Yeah, so you can't knock it because winning 2 championships is mad hard.
Yeah, in a row as well, back to back.
Yeah. No, man, like Kobe though. No, he's a legend of the game. I mean, what a legendary scorer.
Rest in peace, Kobe, and all the passengers on that flight, isn't it?
Facts. But they say He's the greatest bad shot maker.
Either him or Allen Iverson, probably.
Yeah.
But I think I'm pretty sure Kobe has the most missed shots in NBA history.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't surprise
Pretty
me.
sure he does.
He's probably up there in terms of shots taken as well. He must be.
Because of his longevity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He drafted in 96 and retired in 2012? 2013, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I know he play a year with like, it might have been, I think it might have been much later than that. Actually.
I think it might have been like 14, 15.
Yeah, I think it was actually like.
Because he was playing with like your boy Swaggy P and them, man.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Bro.
I think he even played a year with like Lonzo, didn't he?
Oh, did he? Yeah, bro. I don't know how they could let Kobe go out that badly. Like,
no, they let him go out super badly.
That's why they needed a guy like me there to be GM. I just.
Yeah, 2015-16 was his last season.
That's mad. But at that point, his body would have been breaking down at that point. Right?
Yeah, I want to see his field goal percentage for that season. 36%.
That's nuts.
His field goal percentage was never good.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it was good in his like first 5 years, but when he was with Shaq.
I'll be real. The thing is, because he's a Lakers legend, and even then, he's probably still one of the better players in the team. But if he was anyone else, you're taking that many shots, and on poor efficiency, you're damn near unplayable.
Yeah,
with no threat from the three as well.
No, barely any threat from the three. Like,
but that was like the last time where you could get away with that.
Yeah, that sort of era, like 2000, like before Curry, pretty much before Curry's time. Really.
Yeah,
because when Curry was coming in, he was well on his way out by then.
Yeah,
I think he had an Achilles injury.
Yeah,
he was well on his way out by the time Curry's era came around.
Yeah. No, it's nice though, but I'm not watching Kobe highlights today. Even though, to be fair,
his dunk highlight reel is pretty great, and he has obviously his game winner reel is amazing.
Yeah, but really, you just have to watch Melo highlights instead.
To be fair, him and Kobe, they both just mid-range shot merchants.
Yeah, and that was their generation though.
I do love the mid-range shot though. There's something about it.
Yeah.
There's something about it, and stats say that it's one of the most inefficient shots in basketball.
Yeah.
But it's making a comeback.
Yeah, it is. Low-key, it is.
But it's them long twos that they really don't like.
Yeah.
Because if you're taking a long two, especially in the post-Curry era, you might as well take a three.
Exactly, yeah. But then you get guys like DeMar who are just bad three-point shooters.
Yeah. The guys can make their own style, do you know what I mean? DeMar is one of the best mid-range shooters ever.
Yeah.
Like, he's actually one of the best mid-range shooters ever by the stats, by the volume.
Yeah.
But recently, his three's picked up a little bit.
He's picked up a bit.
But he's not even a good three-point shooter.
Nah.
He's like considering
how many shots he takes.
Yeah, considering he's like a shooter as well.
Yeah.
No, I love his fadeaway though, DeMar.
Yeah.
DeMar.
Yeah, facts. He's a bucket getter still.
Oh, definitely a big bucket getter.
But one of them guys, he's never won a ring, has he? No, he hasn't.
Nah.
Yeah, because he left, Toronto traded him.
He was at the Sperms after their prime.
Yeah.
That's why I mostly remember him on the Sperms.
Yeah.
And he was on the Raptors before that, innit? And he was on the Bulls. He's still on the Bulls.
No, he's at the Kings now.
He's at the Kings?
Yeah, he's at the Kings. Sacramento Kings, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
If you can hear that, that's a helicopter.
They're coming to get us.
Facts.
They heard what we said.
Yeah, they're coming to get us. Like when your cat jumped on the roof.
Yeah, he jumped on the gazebo roof, and we thought we had a ladies and gentlemen, we got him moment.
Facts. When we start running away, they scream freeze.
Freeze? Yeah. DeMar is averaging 26 points a game, though.
Who have the Kings got?
I know they got Murray.
Okay.
Keegan Murray.
Yeah.
He's averaging 15 and 8.
Respectable.
I'm pretty sure he's quite a 6 3-point shooter.
Yeah, he's a shooter still.
Not really this season, but actually his 3-point shooting's got worse every year.
Yeah, because I remember when he first came into the league, guys were saying if he keeps up this pace, he can take over Curry and all that. But
he averaged 12 in his first year on on 41% from three. His 3-point volume has not increased, and his percentage has gone down by like 9%. This season, he's on 31%. Last season, 36. Rookie season, 41.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, he is a power forward, but
oh, is he?
yeah, so he's like 6'8".
Fair enough.
He's averaging 8 rebounds a game.
What are they playing DeMar at the 3?
I would think so.
Yeah, that's what he plays, isn't it?
Either shooting guard or the 3.
Yeah.
But how are the Kings doing even? They're in the West.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got
5-3, winning records.
Yeah, it's the Kings.
That's all right. I mean, that puts you third in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
So they're doing all right for the Kings.
They may as well just bring back Boogie though.
Right. Is he like 40 now?
Oh, I'm like prime Boogie though.
Yeah, you say you've been watching the Boogie highlights.
Got to every now and again. My lineup's like Rajon Rondo, Harden, Melo, Boogie right now.
Oh, how did I even forget? The Kings got Sabonis and Fox as well. Of course.
Yeah, Sabonis, yeah.
And I rate Fox as well.
Yeah.
They got Hooters. They got your guy Monk.
Yeah.
Monk of Willie.
Yeah. Playing good now that he left the Lakers. Yeah. If you'd done that at the Lakers, we would have re-signed your bitch ass.
Oh, Alex Len is still in the NBA.
Wow.
Dude's still in the league.
My type of signing, isn't it? Centre.
Playing small forward in your lineup. Mitchell Robinson, Isaiah Hartenstein. Is Mitchell Robinson even still in the league?
I think he is. I don't know, actually. I think he is, but just forever injured. One of these guys are just forever injured.
I don't think he is in the league, you know.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, his contract probably ran out, and then he wasn't on that much money anyway. I don't know, actually. I don't know his contract, to be fair. But yeah.
He's not played any games this season. He was last on the Knicks.
Yeah, he lost on the Knicks. But yeah, guy just forever injured. Yeah, no. To be fair.
Yeah, he played 31 games last season. Yeah. But when he did play, he played 25 minutes a game.
Yeah. Now, my early NBA knowledge lineup would have been like Hartenstein, Mitchell, Dwight Howard.
Jesus Christ. Alright, it does say there that he's injured, though. He's currently injured.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
Not a surprise at all.
But now, to be fair, I would still have guys like that, but I wouldn't have as many of them. But because I would still always want to have like a big that can crash the glass, dominate physically, and dunk on guys. Yeah. A guy like Zach Edey. But bro, I'm seeing Zach Edey make threes. Dude was not doing that in college.
Yeah, that's crazy. I saw that walk-up 3 he had.
Bro, he's basically playing like my player.
Yeah.
It's like shooting threes and all that. Obviously, him coming into the league, I'm like, don't even get this guy to shoot threes. But man's out here making them.
Is he actually shooting them?
Probably not often. Probably like, how many games they play? Like 4 games. Probably like 1 attempt a game.
Let's actually have a look at his statistics. Averaging 10 and 6. He's probably not even playing that many minutes, is he?
Bro, we can watch the tapes, but back on like the first or second
playing
episode,
19 minutes a game.
I'm saying if this guy comes off the bench for you, he can give you a couple buckets, couple rebounds. Like
he's shooting 0.4 threes a game.
Yeah, see.
So like not even 1 every 2 games.
No.
He's shooting 50% from 3.
Yeah.
So that he's probably made like 1 or 2 threes.
Yeah. That's good. Because considering I've got no expectation for him to be a 3-point shooter at all. That's even if you're making something, but he still won't get guided from 3 because, like I said, on 0.4 attempts a game, like you're not a threat.
Yeah, exactly. And even if like he did become somewhat okay at the 3, you're still not going to guard him because that's the weakest part of his game.
Yeah.
You'd rather force him into the weakest part of his game than let him do anything else.
Yeah. No, Zach Edey's low-key the truth, though.
Yeah, I'm so shocked he didn't get drafted. What did he get drafted? 7th?
Or 9th or something.
9th.
Yeah.
Like, who else is getting drafted above him? I ain't heard of none of these kids.
Just these younger players that they think have potential.
just these big wings that can apparently shoot.
Yep.
Just for what they want the NBA to be.
No, it is a weak draft class.
Yeah, I do know that.
Coming into it.
But Zach Edey is pretty much the biggest name in the draft class.
That's what he is to me.
Bronny maybe, but
yeah, but
that's
Bronny for all the wrong reasons, isn't
fake,
it?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Zach Edey and your guy Dalton Connect.
Yeah, he's cooking.
Yeah,
he's cooking up.
But he'll be our sixth man soon. We need to put D'Lo and Hood-Schifino in the trade machine.
I don't really like some of the old school mentality of these NBA teams where they think just because somebody's a rookie, that means that you have to play them below like 20 or 25 minutes. Like, if the guy is one of your best players, play him. Do you know what I mean? If the guy is cooking, play him.
But
I get easing someone into the team.
Yeah.
But if somebody's cooking, play them. Do you know what I mean? And if they're not,
if they're hot, exactly. Yeah, if they're getting hot, you play them. But there's something to be said for guys, unless you're giving a guy the keys. Like, remember when Houston Rockets were in their position and they had like the second pick and they drafted Jalen Green? Like, whoever they picked was getting the keys.
Yeah, because they literally had nobody else.
Yeah.
Like, who are you going to be playing over Jalen Green?
Yeah.
Kevin Porter Jr. Like,
and you've benched John Wall. You're not letting John Wall play.
Nah.
And
they just told him to stay at home.
Yeah.
So a situation like that is fair, but I guess if you're the Lakers, where you're aiming to win the championship, pretty much.
I mean, to be fair, if the Lakers are getting a really high pick, something's gone seriously wrong.
Yeah. If the team that LeBron's on is getting a really high pick.
But it did happen post Kobe, because Lonzo was like a second pick.
Yeah.
I mean, but by that time, by then with Kobe, like, your best player can't be a guy who's just shot chucking, not even efficiently.
No, because you're not going to win games that way. It was essentially just Kobe, stat padding, just saying, fucking, none of these kids are good enough. I'm just going to shoot all the shots.
Which is probably partially true. But he had some young potential there, guys like Julius Randle and John.
Yeah, guys that went on to be, all right. Brandon Ingram.
Baller. He needs to come back. Yeah.
I don't know if he was there when Kobe was there.
I have a feeling.
I think he might have got drafted like the year Kobe left, or like the year after Kobe left.
Yeah. I know Julius Randle was. Yeah, Julius Randle.
Yeah, Randle was there. I remember like him just violating Randle in the training or something.
Mate, he is sorry as hell, even now. But
I mean, back then he seemed like a useless NBA player. But he did finesse his game up a lot.
Yeah, he's a lot better now. I guess. I mean, to be fair, he's at the Timberwolves now. They probably won that trade, I think. Because now, I think the New York Knicks, they're stuck with Cat's new contract, which is a big contract. And for a guy, again, who you're not winning a championship with him because he's soft as hell, and come the playoffs, his IQ's not there. So you're not going to win a championship with him. But
and he's a zesty festy, isn't it?
Exactly. That guy's not winning a ring.
Nah. Because certain guys in the regular season, they'll put up their numbers, this and that, but you can tell when somebody's not a warrior, innit?
And the thing is, there's not many of them. Majority of guys, like we know in the league, are nice during the regular season, but come the postseason, when everyone's locking in, then the level falls off. There's not many guys that can just be at the high level. It's the best guys in the league can be at the high level consistently all season and in the postseason.
A guy I look at like Donovan Mitchell. Like, I feel like Donovan Mitchell, he's just cooking regardless.
Yeah,
doesn't matter, regular season, playoffs, he's cooking.
The thing is, how tall is he? He's not that tall
6'1".
though. Yeah.
He plays so much bigger than he actually is, though. Because I remember when I was watching the bubble playoffs, I would have never guessed he was 6'1".
No.
I would have guessed he was like 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, I would have said 6'3", 6'4".
He plays so much bigger than he actually is.
But who was it? It's a saying, but one of these analysts said it, like, you can't win a ring if your best player is under 6'4" or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's ever happened. Has anyone won a ring with their best player being
How tall's Curry?
I think he's 6'3".
Yeah, so it might be under 6'3" or 6'4", something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, to be fair, obviously, I'm going way back. I don't know how tall Jerry West was when the Lakers won the ring in like 1968 or something.
I think it's bigger than 6'3", I think.
I don't really know.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not sure it's really ever happened.
In recent years particularly,
the closest I can think someone getting is probably the Sixers with Allen Iverson. They got to the finals though.
Yeah.
He's probably about 6 foot, Allen Iverson.
Yeah, 6'4", 6'1", yeah. But I think in recent years, best player, Jokic, Kumpo, Jason Tatum's well over that. Jalen Green's well over that. LeBron.
Yeah, they're much bigger guys.
Yeah.
Even like them last couple Warriors ships, you could say either Curry or KD.
Yeah.
I feel like Curry is essentially an exception because he is by far the best shooter ever.
Yeah.
And it's not even close.
Nah,
nobody's even within his range. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, not at all.
I feel like even you got a guy like Damian Lillard, who's probably like top 3, top 4 shooter of all time. He barely getting his team to the playoffs. When he was at the Trailblazers.
Yep.
And even now he's at the Bucks. The Bucks are doing absolutely awful.
That's what I'm saying, because just because you add a superstar doesn't necessarily make your team better.
No, I feel like that's always rang true.
Yeah.
And I feel like some of these NBA, GMs and that, they go, oh, I'm trading a couple players who combine for 16 points a game.
Yeah.
And I'm getting someone who averages 29 points a game.
Yeah.
So that math should work out and we should win more games. But it does not work like that.
No.
Never has worked like that.
No.
I mean, obviously you get good trades and bad trades, but
I think for the most part, the best sort of roster construction is when you get just one guy who's a superstar, typically a bigger guy, and then you fit the team around him.
Yeah, I would agree. You have that one superstar player who's averaging 25 plus a game, who you rely on to win your games, take the game-winning shots, take control of the game when you need to. And then you have your secondary all-star player who might be the point guard, more of a playmaker, maybe more of a defender, who does the stuff that doesn't always get spoken about, but definitely extremely important to the team. And after that, you pretty much just have role players. You might have a third option who averages 13 to 16 points a game, maybe a little bit more. And then, around that, you just have shooters, defenders, guys that that put the puzzles together, that link together well. And
that's what you need.
I mean, like you say it best, roster construction and team fit is one of the most important things in basketball.
Of course.
I feel like the Warriors are kind of proving that, with Buddy Hield this season. Obviously, regular season, you can never go off of it like that. But even in the past, Warriors had by far the best roster construction.
I mean, but to be fair, I wouldn't say they got lucky with a guy, but they drafted guys like Curry, like Draymond Green, like Clay, that were happy to be a part of that team for a long time and play with each other. Because more time, you get these guys, a guy like Draymond, a guy like Clay, he's like, no, I want to be the first option now. I'm leaving. And then if you have a player like that leave that situation, they probably don't win the championships they win. Yeah. So you had guys that were happy to play their role. That's what you need at the end of the day. Yeah,
and I feel like, especially pertaining to Curry and Draymond, I'm not sure I've ever seen two players have more chemistry with each other. In the history of, but I'm not sure I've ever seen two players have more chemistry.
It's mad that Draymond's had, in the modern NBA, it's mad that Draymond's had the career he's had without being that much of a scorer.
Yeah, no, definitely.
The amount of championships he's won, like his stat lines, you're seeing them. You're like, how is this guy?
I feel like if he left the Warriors, though, Curry would get significantly worse and Draymond would be out the league.
Oh, yeah. I mean, to be fair, we see these highlights. A lot of Draymond's plays are just straight up illegal.
Yeah, no. Like, it's such shitloads of illegal screens.
Do you know what I mean? So, like, if he's not on the Warriors and he's on a different team doing that shit's probably getting called.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he's not on the Warriors, he's out the league.
Yeah.
100% he's out the league.
Yeah. But a guy like him, he should go to a team like Detroit and be like their vet.
He could probably just get a fat bag there as well.
They shouldn't pay him much money.
But they probably would.
Why would they, though? But the thing is, a signing like that to me, that's like end of his career, 2-year minimum.
If you're Draymond, would you rather not just retire? You've been on a fat contract for time with the Warriors.
It depends. I don't know. I have a feeling he might be from like Detroit or something.
I don't know.
Like them sides. So if he's from like them sides,
I can never imagine. So I couldn't have imagined Clay playing for any other team than the Warriors. But
that's true.
I really can't imagine any other team even wanting Draymond, even a team as shit as the Pistons.
Yes, I agree.
I feel like he is a player.
But I would get him just as a vet though, like on a minimum contract.
Yeah.
Have him. He probably wouldn't want to be like a 13th, 14th man. At that point, he'd probably retire.
Yeah, but I feel like because obviously as well, because the way he's spoken, he wants big bags. If he's going anywhere, he wants big bags.
Yeah, that's mad.
And I feel like a guy like Draymond.
The thing is, I love the way Draymond talks about basketball though, because it's similar. It's similar to me, like when we're playing my GM and we put our own created characters in there, and my guy's like a power forward or center. Like the way he talks about the game, like when Shaq would ask him like who would win, the Lakers teams, the prime Lakers, him and Kobe, or the Golden State teams. And then Shaq's like, yeah, who's guarding me? And Draymond's like, I'm guarding you.
Yeah.
Like, he wants to smoke, and he's one of them players, isn't it?
You know what? He's
dodge.
up there with Ross for one of the hardest working players you'll ever see on the NBA court.
Yes.
Forgot about Draymond.
Yeah.
Because Draymond is whatever you want to say about him.
Yeah.
He's trying his hardest, you know what I mean? He's
second round pick as well.
Huh?
Second round pick as well.
Yeah, second round pick.
Yep.
An afterthought.
Yep.
I feel like he's very memeable. Very memeable.
Yes.
Does a lot of dumb shit sometimes.
Yes.
But he tries so hard to the point where he's just doing straight up illegal shit, like you said,
to
help his team win.
Yeah.
He's getting ejected from games he's getting bare technical fouls.
Yeah.
And I feel like he does so much illegal shit that it's normalized in his game.
Yes.
So refs don't call him as hard on it.
Yes.
Because he's doing it all the time. Or what? Am I going to eject him from every single game? I mean, maybe you should,
yeah,
but you're not going to.
Nah.
So he shouldn't stop doing it.
No, exactly. At the end of the day, you can't hate the player.
Hate the game.
Facts. You get guys like that, like see guys doing carries all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
But
carrying might as well not even be illegal.
Yeah, but if they're not gonna foul you for it, and it's easier for you to carry the basketball, do it.
I know you remember Luka's carry.
Yeah.
Where he just blatantly just not even trying to hide it. It's as if he went, look, I'm carrying it.
Yeah.
And then he just didn't call it.
Yeah. Now Luka's a guy who I've wanted to win MVP for a couple of years, but
it's a shame because he might carry on not winning an MVP.
Yeah.
Not win a championship.
Yeah.
And probably go down as like one of the unluckiest underachieving players of all time.
Yeah.
Because he's generally, based off his game, I mean, we've spoken about his lack of defending. He basically doesn't do it. But offensively, I'd argue he's a top 10 player of all time offensively.
Yeah.
He's had a 70-point game.
He's got a mad offensive bag.
Offensively, obviously, if you pluck him and put him in the 90s, you're getting called on so much shit.
Yes.
But who isn't in the NBA these days, really?
That's it. Yeah. All these high-scoring guards, they're getting called on shit.
Well, yeah, the fact that his playmaking and his scoring complement each other so well, because you can't let him shoot. Even though his percentages aren't even great, he can make a shot from anywhere.
Yeah.
His 3-point percentage isn't great, but he can make a shot from anywhere. And he can mid-range shot, fade away.
Yeah.
He can go to do a fade away, and as he's doing it, just flick the ball behind his head.
Yeah.
To a guy in the corner that nobody's guarding.
Yeah.
Any bum-ass Tim Hardaway Jr. type shooter.
Facts. But now they got
guys that Hardaway like I'm Tim.
Facts. That's a bar. No, that's a cold tune though.
Like little TJ, innit? He didn't say that.
No, it was Jay Critch that said that.
Some one hit. Like, it's not even really a one hit wonder.
It's not even his tune. He featured. He featured on it.
What NBA? What 2K was that song on?
20, I want to say.
I think it was.
Flex
20,
up. I'm gonna jump out the gym.
Yeah.
That was a bar. I got it the hard way like I'm Tim.
What a tune! Oh, 2K20 was the days. Lockdown, fuck all to do. Oh, 2K20 is like £2 on the PlayStation Store. Grab that. Yeah,
but when are we going to make our comeback? Our greatest 1-2 punch, innit? Considering we had like 70 overall guys, we weren't terrible.
No, because considering there
are guys that are tryhards, that like we're competitive
with like 90 plus overall guys,
and we're competitive with them. Like, there's levels.
That shouldn't even really be possible in 2K.
Nah,
but we made it possible.
No, because
maybe we just need to bring back the real life 1-2 punch.
Facts.
1v1, 2v2 couple of your guys at work or something.
Facts. I can get some guys. Don't worry. You
got the
pick and pop, pick and rolls.
You got me who can't make a mid-range shot but can make threes.
Yeah.
And then you got your fadeaway.
Yeah. And
your fouling inside defense.
Yeah. I mean, you got to be physical inside.
You know what I mean? But no, that fadeaway will cook.
Of course, bro.
That knee up fadeaway.
Yeah. I got that straight out of Şengün's bag, innit?
And I'm just dribbling up the court, and the guy's like not even thinking I'm going to shoot, and then
But you'll pull it exactly. You'll pull it
and make that shit.
Yeah, you got.
I can't make a mid-range shot though.
No, but that's
it's
okay.
Too close.
I hear it though.
It sounds like it's too close.
No, I do hear it though. But there is a thing for guys that like that though, because typically guards who are the smaller players are better at shooting threes, and the bigger guys have less range. I think it's to do with like soft touch.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
to do with
Because
soft
you can
touch.
shoot a three,
Yeah,
and obviously if you're shooting a three, you can't really have a soft touch with it because you're shooting from so far away.
yeah,
With the mid range, it's about knowing how it's going to bounce,
yeah,
maybe bank shots.
yeah.
Like you said, soft touch, making sure it's not just going to bang off the rim. You know what I mean?
But that's why I say guys like a Compo, guys like Russ, it's hard for them to develop a 3-point shot.
Yeah.
Because these are guys that are going to the rack and laying it up or
all they know
dunking
is
it.
like go hard as possible,
Yeah.
pretty much.
So it's hard to basically
And
like
obviously
turn
they're
all
very,
that down.
very muscular guys as well.
Yeah. So it's hard to just get to a 3-point line, turn that all down, and just it's harder.
The sink one.
Yeah, it's harder to do that. Probably, I would say it's probably similar with Ben Simmons as well, but Simmons doesn't even shoot at all.
No, except for in the off season, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
When he's looking like Curry in off season, and we literally get it every off season as well.
I mean,
without fail.
Ben Simmons' preseason videos are Sony superhero movie trailers. I'm not being tricked again.
You can't be tricked.
I'm not being tricked again. No.
Is off season Ben Simmons the greatest player of all time?
He's the Magic Johnson regen.
Yeah, only in off season.
Yeah,
only in them
off-season.
little gym videos.
Yeah. Because if he was doing that in like regular season, making threes as well as what he already brings to a team with the playmaking, and he's a big guard, so he's rebounding, you're looking at one of the best players in the league.
Yeah, and I feel like when he was in his prime, like with Embiid,
Yeah,
the team was built in a way for them to succeed. I mean, Embiid was essentially forced to learn to shoot because of Ben Simmons.
Yeah,
which obviously helped Embiid's game.
Yeah,
but
now Embiid's one of the best players in the league.
Yeah. I don't know what's really going on with him these days.
No, well, he won MVP, didn't he?
Yeah. Was it last season?
No, who won it last season?
Season before last.
I think it was season before last.
Did Jokic win it last season?
Yeah,
I'm completely out of it.
Yeah, I think so. And then who won Finals MVP? Like fucking Jaylen Brown or something?
No, was it? It was Jaylen Brown, wasn't it?
But it didn't Tatum? I don't know, man. They need to just give it.
Jaylen Brown did win the Finals MVP.
Yeah, just give it to Harden every year though.
Even if he's not in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jokic won last year's MVP.
Okay.
And Embiid won the one before that. And Jokic won, was it the 2 before that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your guy, though.
And Jokic is the man.
He's cold. You can pass it, shoot it. Can't really defend it, but because he's so big.
I remember, what is it? Somebody that, what's his name? Nick Wright? He said, when Jokic won his first MVP, he said he's the worst MVP of all time.
Yeah, that's crazy. Nick Wright should jump on the podcast, though.
Insane.
He's the type of guy I'd love to have on the podcast.
Type of guy I'd love to punch up.
No, just because he's gonna give like wild takes, innit? And then we can just talk about it.
He's gonna help us get content.
Yeah. Yeah, when man says he's the worst MVP ever, that's crazy.
That's nuts. Considering Derrick Rose exists.
Yeah.
If you actually look, everyone loves Derrick Rose,
yeah.
Everyone loves Derrick
Rose. Because he's youngest MVP, but LeBron should have won it.
Yeah, he shouldn't have even won the MVP. It was just, look, what do they call it? Voters fatigue.
Yeah.
LeBron should have way more MVPs. Was he have 4?
Yeah.
He should have probably 7 or 8.
Even Kevin Durant's only got 1.
Yeah.
He? Mad.
The MVP award is so political.
Kobe only even won it twice, didn't he?
Once, I think.
Why? One MVP for Kobe, considering how long his prime was. But again, after the Shaq years, he spent a lot of his time on a bad Lakers team.
I feel like you can have the team record, you can have the stats, but you need the narrative.
100%. Of course you do.
The narrative is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Because look at Steve Nash won 2 MVPs. More MVPs than Kobe.
Yeah, it's mad.
Because of the narratives. You know what I mean? That, the news that's going on at that time.
How many's Ross got?
1.
He won 1, yeah.
Yeah, he got 1.
Harden won 1 as well.
Yeah, Harden's got 1.
Yeah.
I think Okompo's got 2.
Yeah.
And Embiid has 1.
Now, it's mad that the big 3 of the league, like Okompo, Embiid, and Jokic, they're all foreign bigs.
Yeah, that's the Europeans are taking over, isn't it?
Even though Embiid plays for America now, isn't it?
Oh, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But he's like, didn't he grow up in France?
I don't even know.
I mean, I know he was Cameroonian.
Yeah, he's in
But
Ghana,
I think
isn't
he was like French or something.
Yeah. No, he's an interesting.
Now he's American.
He's an interesting player because he should. To be fair, there's no reason why he couldn't basically be the next Shaq.
But he's too soft.
Yeah,
he's too soft for that.
He's too soft for that. But like, if he wasn't, he would be. But
he's like a centre version of James Harden.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
super foul baiting.
Yeah.
Bare free throws.
But he is what DeAndre Ayton wishes he was.
Yeah. If DeAndre Ayton could even be half of what Embiid was.
Yeah.
I think Embiid is actually very good defensively as well.
Yeah. How could you not? I mean, the thing is, at that size, how could you not be?
I mean, yes, it's a lot more than just being big, isn't it? It's positioning.
What did Harden say? It takes no skill at all, innit?
Yeah. He said, I wish I could just run and dunk all day.
Facts.
You know what? I do actually take skill.
Yeah.
But what I would say, listen, if it was that easy, everyone would do it.
What?
Just run and dunk.
No.
And average 25 a game.
Of course, it's definitely not that easy, but you have to have a certain size to you to even qualify to do that.
Oh, of course, yeah. No, unless your name's Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
No, you can just be 6'2" just doing that shit.
Yeah. And
they still can't stop you.
Yeah, it's very, very rare. You're not going to see guys like that.
GOAT.
Yeah, you're not going to see guys like that doing that again. You have to be at least, really, if you're just going to run and dunk, you need to be at least 6'9" if you're doing that. 6'9",
and you actually
6'10".
need to be like an athletic 6'9" as well.
Yes.
Not just, I'm 6'9". Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you get loads of guys that are like 7 foot, but they can't even run. They can't even run
like, even like a guy like Julius Randle, he's like 6'9".
Yeah.
But like, yeah, he gets dunks. He gets nice dunks, but he's not that athletic.
He's quite strong.
He's big. Physical. He's a burly guy. He's strong. He's not really that athletic. Though.
No.
He's not quick. You know, in terms of running speed, he's not quick. And he's not just going to be blasting down the court like that. Like a guy like a Compo, wildly athletic, even for his size, like 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
And he's not bad at dribbling. He gets downhill. What he does, like he'll do his little couple shit size up moves on the 3-point line, just give you a shoulder barge.
Well, a guy like a Compo, probably because he came up as a guard. Like he came into the league as like a unicorn.
Yeah.
Like a 6'11" shooting guard is what he came into the league as. Yeah. Like, so that probably helps. And then we realised that this guy cannot play shooting guard at all. So
his style of play did change though, as he got more muscular. Yeah,
because he's one of those guys who can grow into his body still.
Yeah, but even then, Compo has a really underrated mid-range shot as well.
Yeah.
Quite an efficient mid-range shot. 4 mid-range shots.
Yeah. No, the Bucks signing Dame doesn't actually make sense. Like when you actually think about it, doesn't really make sense. Because the Bucks were doing way better with a 3-and-D point guard.
They already had Drew Holiday.
Yeah. Because you don't need a guy who, even though Dame is a scorer and he can shoot an efficient clip, you don't need a guy like that taking the ball out of a Compo's hands.
Exactly, especially, if he was like
which is what happens when you sign a guy
spot-up shooter type guy.
Yeah.
Then that's one thing, but you're bringing in a guy who's used to having the ball in his hands all the time with the Trailblazers, shooting crazy shots, carrying the team on his back to playoff runs, getting bounced in the first round.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you're putting a guy like that with a Compo, like most of the time you're relegating him to being a spot-up shooter.
Well, the thing is, these teams, they want to make super teams by getting like first options from like worse teams and bringing them all onto one team. But
I'm thinking, if he's the second option, think about how good we'll be.
But can this guy play as a second option?
That's it, though.
He's been the first option on a team for a decade. Can he even play as a second option?
I think we're seeing that he really can't, to be honest.
No.
I mean, him and
even though he's putting up numbers, though.
Yeah, him and Compo are averaging crazy, like 30 points a game each.
Yeah.
But they're 1-6, I think.
Yeah. But it's early in the season. Maybe it'll click and they'll go on a winning streak. To be fair, I would be absolutely shocked if that team didn't make the playoffs.
So would I, yeah.
They'll at least make the playoffs.
A lot of teams have had bad starts this season.
Yeah.
And even teams that have good starts end up being completely awful.
Because even with that bad start, you've got too much talent in those two players alone to at least make the playoffs.
Yeah. You got to think, Dame is carrying the Blazers to the playoffs on his own. So you
Yeah.
got to think, even if they had a completely awful team,
Yeah.
him and Okompo are going to get them to the playoffs,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah. What about your boy PG? Teams keep giving him contracts.
This guy, I feel like he's on paper, he's one of the best players in the league.
Yeah.
But then when you actually like see him play, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Oh, he's 6'9", one of the best shooters, amazing defender, can handle the ball.
Great handle.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He should be the best player in the league. He should be winning MVPs.
Yeah.
But he doesn't because he's a joke.
Yes.
That's a fucking joke.
Him, yeah. No, he is though, to be fair.
I like PG.
Yeah.
No,
but I've kind of had enough of him still.
What is it, man? Said, what can't he do? And he's like, stay healthy, but that's not part of the game.
Yeah, no, but it is though.
It is.
That's a big part of the game.
It's facts. The best ability is availability.
Yeah.
You can be the best player in the world. You can be Michael Jordan times 10. If you're not there to play, it doesn't matter.
If I've only got you 5 games a season, it makes
It does not matter at all. Now, for all I care, Mitchell Robinson could be the next Patrick Chewing. It doesn't matter.
The thing is that there's a similar clip of Mitchell Robinson cooking in the offseason, like crazy handle, breaking guys.
Yeah, I've seen
Dude's
that.
never doing that in the league.
Never. And the guy with a little pool paddle in it, just like using that to guard him.
Yeah.
So, whoa! Look at the way he blew past that pool paddle, that pool noodle. Look at him go.
Mad. That's jokes.
It's just absurd.
But no, man, like Mitchell Robinson though.
That's your guy, man. You need to get him on the pod.
He do it.
It's not like he's doing anything.
There's guys that are like college troopers that like I'm saying are cold. If I shouted them,
you probably get them to come on for like 10, 15 minutes and have a little convo.
Yeah, that's calm. We'll tell you we'll tell them
we talk for like 20 minutes on the pod. We bring him. We bring him in at the scheduled time. Ask him a few questions. You know what I mean?
But it'd be cold.
We'll have some prepared questions.
Yeah.
We'll do our research because we don't want to just be like, oh, so how did you do in your last game? Like the guy's going to be looking at us thinking, whoa, who are these lot?
No, that's
obviously more time we're winging it, but
if
we're having one of these type of guys on.
No, at least have something. Yeah,
we're gonna
even
respect
if there's a few questions prepared and then go off that. But
yeah, we're gonna respect them.
I definitely have to ask guys like, why did you pick the college you went to and all that?
Yeah, definitely.
What offers did you have?
No, for real. Obviously, you might hear a lot of the NPC answers. Oh, I like the area and the coach talked to me and this and that.
Facts.
But, you know what I mean? That's why we got to get better answers out of them.
Facts. You have to drill them, innit? But
because we got to be seeing on these NBA news pages or
college
prospect so and so says this. Like, we got to blow man's name up.
Yeah, facts.
Or even just edit it in a way where just shit's taken out of context. And
got to, innit? Make it sound like a menace.
No, for real.
But Carmelo Anthony's son, apparently he's looking at making his decision for which college he's going to go to soon. So is
that his son with his current team? Or is it with an old team? It can't be. Is it Lala's thing?
Yeah, they're not still together, but yeah, that's
Lala's thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know they weren't together.
You know, as far as I know, they're not been together for time.
Oh.
But yeah, so his two options is Syracuse, where Melo went, and then USC, where Bronny went.
Bruh.
There's levels, isn't it? Well, I don't know. My man might live in LA. No, I'm sure he says he lives in New York. Syracuse.
Is that where Melo's from? New York.
No, he's not. He's from like Chicago. But obviously he lived in New York for time. So his son's probably born in New York.
Yeah.
I'd imagine. Or if he wasn't born in New York, he grew up in New York. Melo's from Chicago still. They're idolizing Jordan, innit?
It's a guy. If you're going to idolize anyone in basketball,
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Man like Melo's offensive bag though, but his son looks decent still. I mean, he looks a lot better than fucking Bronny, that's for sure.
What is he, like a bigger guy like Melo, or is he a guard as well?
He's like a guard. He's like a small forward. I'm not sure.
He's like a big guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can. Yeah, he's got a shot on him. He's a good offensive player. To be fair, I don't see much of him defending, but that might just because I'm not really looking into him like that. Because, like I said, he's in his last year of high school now, so he'll do this year, then another year before he even thinks about going to the NBA.
Yeah. There's a lot more to see from him.
Yeah, because Melo said he might not necessarily be a one and done. Because if he has to do all 4 years in college, but the thing is that doing 4 years in college, that alone will damage your draft stock.
Yeah, no, definitely.
The way the league is now.
You see guys like, I think like Desmond Bain did like 3 or 4 years in college and got drafted.
Yeah.
But like, you know, it can be good and bad. Do you know what I mean? Because if you're looking super cold in your last year, you might, like, a team might draft, like a good team might have a semi like shit pick and they'll draft you because they think you're NBA ready. You're like 23 years old.
Yeah.
But then it can also hurt you because like you're already 23.
Yeah.
Like in 2 years you're going to be 25, and then at that point you're not really developing anymore.
And they're looking at you like what's wrong with you? Because if you're cold,
exactly. What's wrong with you
would have done college in 1 year,
have not come into the draft already? Yeah.
Which happens. To be fair, you get players that are good players, but they go to like a big college where the team's already full of like college basketball superstars.
So they're just not getting the
You're not going to get minutes. Yeah. And you see a lot of these good guys. Bro, I have to tell you about the guys who I'm looking at, but these are guys that are at like big colleges. That are like, they're playing their roles. They're not the number one option, but they're playing their roles on the team. But yeah, it just, for me, if I'm drafting players, it's all about team fit for me.
Yeah, it's really important.
But I think a lot of guys just draft who they think is the best player.
Yeah, there's something to be said about best player available sort of mentality, because you know, there might be someone who's the best team fit, but then there's someone who's like, looks like he has real superstar potential, and you take that gamble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of teams like to take that gamble.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you're striving to make a deep playoff run, team fit should be your priority.
Yes.
Obviously, if you're a shit team, like the Pistons or something, like go for the best player available, or the player with the most potential.
Yeah,
you're going to be shit anyway, regardless of who you draft.
Especially if you've got a good pick as well, because those teams will have a good pick.
Yeah, exactly. They'll have like a top 5, top 10 pick at least.
Yeah. No, man, that Cade though.
What is he even on these days?
I don't know. I mean, he's probably putting up some decent numbers in Detroit.
Just rotting away on the Pistons.
Yeah. But really, you just need Paolo Banchero, another Magic legend, to come to the Lakers. It's like Shaq and Dwight did.
He's cooking, isn't it, Paolo?
He's serious still. He's probably the most slept on number 1 pick. Maybe ever, you know.
No, Cade has been cooking up his whole career.
He will, because again, like Jaden Green, who else is there?
It's true.
Day one, you'll get given the keys. And considering Cade was really, really high regarded out of college, like, he was seen as like one of the best college players.
Like, he had super high.
One of the best NBA prospects in years.
He was like lock number 1 pick.
Yeah. So he was gonna get the keys regardless.
He's still only 23, just turned 23.
Yeah.
And he's averaging 22, 6 and 7. No, 22, 7 and 6.
Yeah.
No, 6 and 7, sorry.
And considering who have they even got outside of Cade? Startt Thompson, I don't even know if Startt Thompson's playing, but he's a player who's interesting because he's, to be fair, if he's going to be like an elite small forward, he needs to shoot the 3.
No, Startt Thompson's injured.
Oh, okay.
He's been injured for this season.
Yeah. He's not a great 3-point scorer, but he's a great athlete. So he'll dunk it.
Yeah, great athlete.
He'll dunk on guys' heads, but you need to be able to shoot the 3 as well.
Yeah, and that's the thing. In this modern NBA, if you can't shoot the 3, you need to be either so big and elite defensively that it doesn't matter, or you need to be super special.
And to be fair, he is a good defender to him.
Yeah.
Oh, my thing's going red.
Okay. Was that running out of battery then?
Yeah, it must be running out.
Well, should we just wrap it there?
Yeah.
How long have we been going for?
Like an hour and 20.
Oh yeah, that's content.
Yeah, we didn't even get to the UFC.
Yeah, I guess we can do that on another day before the card starts.
Yeah, that's
cool. As just some like short video.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, that's cool then. Yeah.
All right, cool. It's been the Lonely Stoners podcast, episode 4. I've been Seth.
Yeah, and I'm Evan.
We're out.
Love.
Peace.